I am a huge fan of the Mission Impossible franchise. I loved watching the films growing up. I loved rewatching them this year earlier when the eighth one came out. And I am a huge fan of Tom Cruise playing Ethan Hunt in the franchise. And I'm a hacker, so it makes sense. So I'm going to go through the ranking, the objective ranking of all 8 films. Number 8 is going to be Mission Impossible number 2. And my 2 is agreed upon literally everyone as the worst film. I'm not going to get into it too much because I think everyone has already, but it is very slow. The slow-mo kind of is cringe. The characters don't really have much depth to it. The villain's like super over the top, and just overall the story lacks something, and it's just not a great film overall. It has some entertainment moments, I will give it that, but it's far from the best in the franchise, and I'd say it's the worst one. Mission Impossible number 3 is ranked for number 7. The next one is actually directed by J.J. Abrams, and the film tried to make Ethan Hunt more relatable by giving him a personal life and stakes, which I do like that. It's a good idea. Just the execution could have been better. The action is decent, and I'll give it that, and it is decently good, but it does lack some areas in the story, and I do like Owen Davian. I do like him. He is actually a really good villain. Philip Seymour Hoffman does a phenomenal job playing in this film, as he always does in every one of his roles, but he was super good, and dude, holy. I really believed it when he told Ethan that he killed his girl. Like, boy, that freaked out. I was freaking out. It was good. Even as a kid, dude, I was terrified, man. It's insane. Philip Seymour Hoffman carried this film, but because of the story, and because of the implementation of everything else, plus it felt a bit more slow, and the creative aspects weren't as good, I gotta rank it as number 7 in the films. Mission Impossible, The Final Reckoning, is gonna be in ranking number 6. It is. This is the newest entry, and it's good. It is great. I actually like some of it, and I think it's solid. Except for there's only 2 massive action scenes in the entire effing film. Like, it's called The Final Reckoning, so it's supposed to be the final one for a reason. So it's supposed to be the biggest, the baddest, like, you know what I mean? Plus the villain felt lackluster. He just didn't feel as good as he was in the one before it, and it just, because it was so overhyped by a promotion team, and you just expected more. Like, and then also, like, there was a fight scene in the beginning where they were like boom, pow, zoom, blah, and we have to just watch one of the characters, I forget her name, but we have to just watch her go ooh, and wince, rather than just watch the fight, which is so stupid. Watching someone else react to a fight is just weak. Some aspects that I thought could have just been better is, like, the submarine scene felt kind of boring. It could have been better. I feel like just something felt off about it, and then also he should have died in the ice. The fact that he didn't is crazy. Just, you expected so much more for the 8th and final film, so what we got was kind of was very, I would say it's disappointing. It's a good film. It's like a 7.5, but it really did lack a lot. In the number 5 spot, I'd have to put Mission Impossible, the original 1996 Mission Impossible. It's a classic, no questions. It's reason why it's quoted so much, and the music is phenomenal, and it did so well, and it is a good film for a reason. It is 5th. But because of the slower pacing, and a lot of the characters were underdeveloped, which, for example, like Luther, which it was nice to meet him near the end, but it could have been better to have him as one of the characters. It's like, I understand at the time we didn't know if he was going to become a main character, but it would have been nice if he was in it a bit more than just the ending. People are still, like, referencing the film to this day, so I will say it's definitely a 5th place thing, and it is really good. It has to be 5th, if not higher, but it is solid. And the film I'd have to put it as, it's easy an 8 out of 10. It's an 8 out of 10 film. Good film. And number 4, this one's gonna get me to people leave, and it's gonna piss people off. I'm sorry to break it to you. Number 4 is gonna be Mission Impossible Fallout from 2018. Hey, yo. Before you get upset, hear me out. I know there's gonna be a lot of fans who disagree with me on this one, especially when the film had like a 97 critic score, and like it's insane. That is a high score. But I'm gonna be honest with you, even with the actions and the stunts and the jumps and the helicopter fights, I'm gonna be honest, it is an overrated film. Sorry. People say it's like the best action film of all time. Sorry. It's not. Sorry, it's not. But it's up there. It's top 10. It's top 10. I'll give it top 10. But the best? The best? No. It's a good film, and I do enjoy it. But compared to like Ghost Protocol or a different film, it lacks a lot. And Follow is more about spectacle, which I understand, but if you're just doing something for spectacle, it doesn't. It feels like it's missing something. It feels like you're trying so hard to make something good when it could just be natural. You feel me? Because of that, it's I'm gonna have to like it definitely has to be ranked as 4th place for me. And for me, I'd rank it about 8.5 out of 10. It's a good film. And tied with number 4 or number 3, I'd say it's probably Mission Impossible: Dead Reckoning Part 1. Dead Reckoning Part 1. It tries a lot of things that the other films doesn't do. Like the boat chase or like the train fights. Like both of them are crazy. And the stunts are insane. And I will say, I think one of my favorite parts was when they were driving the yellow car. I think that was really cool. I was on the edge of my seat. I was like I was hyped, dude. I was like, holy shit, this is crazy. And so, like, dude, I love that so much. So, but I will say some of the characters did feel underused. It's definitely one of the most flawed films. I would say that. Somehow it is one of the most flawed films out there. I can be picky, and oh boy, I might make a full video about how might be the most flawed Mission Impossible film, but because of how fun, how fast and energetic it is, because of a lot of the pros, it really does it helps. You can have a flawed film that logistically doesn't make as much sense, but because it's super fun and super hilarious and it's fast paced and it's all these things, you can excuse all of those things because of it. And because of that, I gotta rank it as number 3. Unironically, it's number 3. I would have to rank it as 8.5 out of 10 still. Number 2 is Mission Impossible: Rogue Nation. Oh boy, when this came out, or when I first watched this, I was peak cinema. Rogue Nation is essentially perfect. Such a good film. And especially with the underwater heist and the motorcycle chases sequences. And the only reason it's not number 1 is somehow Ghost Protocol takes it one step higher. This film is a solid 9.5 out of 9.5 out of 10. It is so good. Mission Impossible: Rogue Nation. Honestly, I couldn't find many complaints. There was not really many complaints. It's insane. It's crazy. Mission Impossible: Rogue Nation and Ghost Protocol are essentially they're like perfect films. So when people say Fallout is the best action film of all time, what? No. Are you kidding me? No. Rogue Nation and Ghost Protocol beat Fallout in that regard. I'm sorry, they're both better. They're both funnier. Oh, dude, what makes it even better is Jeremy Renner. Jeremy Renner carries these films. Jeremy Renner isn't in it as much, which sad. That is probably the one thing I could complain about it. Hence why it's not perfect. Whereas Mission Impossible: Ghost Protocol 2011 might be the perfect film. It is a 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. Mission Impossible: Ghost Protocol not only has the best group with Ethan Hunt, the movie is gold. It's absolutely perfect. I would rate it as a 10 out of 10 film. And I don't rank many films out of 10. Why is it number 1? The stunts are insane. It's absolutely insane. But it also does serve the story. It's not just there for a spectacle like in Fallout, but it's for a reason. The characters get development. There is a bunch of humor in it. It is super funny. The tension is crazy without slowing down. Crew's climbing the one building. I think it's called the Burj Khalifa, named after a porn star or something like that. It's for the story as well, and also the stakes are insanely high, and the danger is crazy. It's just everything about it is perfect, and for that reason, I have to rank it as a 10 out of 10. I cannot find any complaints in this film. In Ghost Protocol, Jeremy Renner wasn't in it as much as I hoped. That's probably the one complaint I have, whereas this one has none. So there you have it. Best to worst. These are the films. Sorry. I know it's going to piss people off. I know people are going to be pissed that I put Fallout as number 4, but that's how it works, fam. I'm going to tell you the objective thing. You might not want to hear it. The truth hurts. And if you agreed or disagreed, let me know. Join my Discord server down below. We're going to do a lot more best to worst films if you like this. We're going to also do a lot more theories. We have a lot more plans coming for the channel. Please let me know what you think. Please join down below. We're going to build this army just to fuck Zaffy. So, and yeah, goodbye.